Hello and welcome to my lab. I am Tourette, your local math scientist. And today we are back on West of Loathing. And I'm just gonna do that. We are back with Red Herb. And we are still in this scary house. And I don't remember what I was doing, so I will try to remember what I'm doing. If I get my boot clean. Am I forgetting about anything? Yeah, I know. Alright, so I had... Oh, I'm 3 times angry. I need to be careful. Alright. There's 11 ghosts, so there's 4 on the first floor, 3 on the second, and 4 on the third. Which is a lot of ghosts. Okay. Ooh, hiccups. I got a lot of shit on me. I got a lot of shit on me. This book is almost entirely tables of numbers, labeled things like logarithm of the radius vector of the Earth. You could look up any day in the year 1878 in it. Though who knows if you'll be able to figure anything out from what it gives you. Look up a date. Oh, wait. Look to the August chapter. I don't know, the 10th maybe. Doesn't seem like anything interesting happened that day. Okay. Why do I have that? Yancy. Got a lot of shit. Shiny ball. Alright. I think I'll just go back into the house and talk to the ghosts. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so. No, I don't need to be in the cellar. Let's go into the parlor. There hasn't been anything here, but I feel like there should be. Alright, there was this guy that wanted Made to poach eggs. Chili spices. Ooh. I don't know, there's this ghost. Gunless chili. Still working on it. Still working on it. Let's go to the second floor then. I did get rid of this ghost. This one wants something. Oh yeah, the exploding cigar. You figure out how to make a good exploding cigar, one that doesn't turn fun into a funeral. Oh, I can't even make basic wordplay funny. Well, it was kind of clever, but I think this is what you're looking for. That's an exploding cigar? Yup. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but not this time. What did you use for the explosive? I found a really small firecracker, just big enough to blow up the cigar without also blowing up someone's face. Also, without the, you know, violent lead projectile. You're a genius. Please let me see it in action so I can finally rest. Right, light it up. Oh! Well, that's done. Okay. It's an armor, or perhaps a wardrobe. Yeah. I think there wasn't anything else. The books. Alright. What about the restroom? That's where I got the curtain last time. And the states, statutes. Ooh, hey, got a question for you. Was the trial right after the duel? The 19th? Didn't have a proper courthouse. We can try a murder charge in sheriff's front parlor. July the 25th. July the 25th. What if I look at July 25th? That was when Macready's trial started. No special astronomical events that day, as far as I can tell. Aha. Aha, okay. August 19th. We held the trial by combat on the 26th. Wait, what? Huh? Monday is the 29th. 29th of July? It's 29th of July. 29th. That was when Macready was going to be executed. Let's see. Wow, wait a minute. According to this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day, centered right over the Western Territories and with its totality at 2:47 PM. That's a hell of a thing. Oh. Okay. I looked up the July 29th in your almanac. And get this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day. What? Now you're just messing with me. Now look for yourself. Totality at 2:47 PM, right over the Western Territories. Well, that's quite a thing, but I don't see how that affects... Wait, unless you're suggesting... Right, it was the perfect opportunity for Macready to escape. That's absurd. Absurd like a fox. You said yourself that Macready was really good at remembering dates. He could have read about the eclipse at any time and stored that knowledge away for future use. Like to give himself an advantage in a duel or something. Oh. Alright, that's reasonable as far as it goes, but Macready couldn't have worked the eclipse into his unescaped plan, because he didn't have any say over the court schedule. You said what with one thing and another, the trial didn't start until July 25th. Macready could have caused any number of those delays himself, by faking illness in prison or messing with the horses on the ride to Frisco or anything. It also could explain the trial by combat. You mean there ended up being too much delay, so if a regular trial went on too long and he was found guilty, he'd have missed the eclipse. Exactly. Whereas if he called for trial by combat, everything would be resolved one way or the other in only one more day. Maybe you'd win and that'd be fine, but if you lost, he could use his escape plan. I have to admit, this is pretty compelling, but it's all maybes and what ifs. Yeah, maybe it happened, but maybe Macready was rescued by leprechauns. Oh man, are there leprechauns in Frisco? He needs some kind of hard evidence before this is any more than just a fun story, is what he mean. Well, let me ask you something else. How can I find evidence of Macready's escape? Well, we don't know that an escape ever even happened. True. Something like that would have been in the news for certain. Okay, I'll see what I could find. The news. The library. Can you help me? Do you have any old newspaper? Okay. You find a few bundles of old newspapers at the bottom of one shelf, the Frisco Newsinator. You start at the bottom of the stack and flip through them until you find the paper for the week of July 28th, August 3rd, 1878. The main feature has to do with the eclipse and various accidents and spectacles that occurred because most people weren't expecting it. The editor apologized for burying the announcement in the previous week's weather forecast. Most notably, all 3 men scheduled to be hanged on the 29th escaped in the confusion, and only 2 of them were captured. Unfortunately, their names aren't given. Keep looking. You don't find anything else relevant to the case. However, as you're putting the paper back in order on the shelf, a headline on a more recent issue catches your eye. Husband of famous inventor missing. The article is light on information, but apparently Mrs. Gunner's husband, Dan, vanished on the road while traveling to Dirtwater on business about 6 years ago. Law enforcement suspected bandits, but no evidence was found. That's kinda green. Okay. So there has been an escape. We just don't know if it's the right person though. I found a newspaper article. The guy scheduled to be executed the day of the eclipse escaped, and one of them was never caught. Which one? Well, didn't say, did it? Nope. Damn it. Unexecuted criminals aren't given gravestones with their names on them, so you can't just go looking around Frisco Cemetery to find out. Listen, Red, I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but at this point, you would have to actually find McCready himself to prove he wasn't executed due to my failure. Well, I guess that's what I do then. Okay, Hey Paul, how is it going? There we go. Okay. And how the hell do I find this guy? How the hell do I find this guy? Mrs. Gunn's husband, Dan. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Hey there, how's it going? I need to chit chat, billiard, yes. Oh yeah, chalk. I forgot about that. Damn. There's a trapdoor in the ceiling over here. Too bad you aren't like 11 feet tall. Get down. Oh, I forgot about that. Aggressively. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Shit. Well, now we have to go back there. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Actually, did I never try to go into the maze? Oh boy. Oh yeah, this bush seems to be full of pinto and kidney beans. You didn't think those grew on bushes, but you especially didn't think they both grew on the same bush. Yeah, this might make decent chili. Aha! What the f... You could probably use the RBC on those guys from this distance. Yo! It's exploded. Okay. Whew, thanks. You'd think a girl could sit and eat their lunch in a weird hedge maze without getting accosted by monsters. What is the world coming to? You said it. Is it safe to go? I should get back to work. What do you do here? I work in the visitor center. I run the token smashing machine. We sell these little brass tokens stamped with a museum logo. You can either use them in the wishing well or run them through a machine that rolls them out flat and stamps the museum logo onto them. That's my job. It stamps the museum logo onto them again? Yeah, but they're longer after that. Huh. So do you think it's safe to leave yet? It should be fine. The lady leaves. Get it? Leaves? God damn. Now what about that guy? It'll be that hedge wizard. Alright, let's give him a trimming then. Oh, it's summoning things. Shoot a bunch of targets at random. Usable once per fight. Ah, fuck it. That did nothing, okay. Time to blast. Retreat? What? What do you mean retreat? Oh. Let's chase that jerk down. It's a big topiary W. Maybe it stands for why would somebody make a topiary W? Sure. But at least he didn't run very far. Not far enough by far. Oh boy. Okay. Three damage, 11 damage. Okay. Go bonk him. Bonk. Ooh. Speed. Okay, this is getting pretty annoying. H. Oh, what is that? H is for H, probably. Okay, at this point he's got nowhere left to run to. Well, assuming that weird portal thing behind him is exit only. I feel like it's not really the case. 11, yeah, you can get that. I'm gonna bonk him again. Bonk! Ow, what the hell? What the fuck? That was bad. That's this guy. I don't do enough damage with shutdown. That was too close. Finally! Alright. Got quick on the draw. The Hedge Wizard Journal. HW on the spine of this journal. Hedge Wizard's Orb. Plus 4 mysticality and 5 armor. That's pretty cool. Now what about this? It's the Hedge Wizard's secret stash in the treasure chest of a goblin manufacturer. Oh. I got a book. This is the book the Hedge Wizard used to earn enough meat to become a wizard. The terminology is just a fun coincidence. You read the book and learn about all the things that financial responsibility and decorative horticulture have in common. Okay. After reading the book, you resolve to make some budget cuts, but you mistake the book for your budget and cut it to pieces instead. Alright, I'll see. How about the journal? It's full of terrible poetry. As an example, everlasting shrubbery, nobly leafed crowned, whence come joy, sweet the fragrance, wondrous the strength, namaste my lord. It's directions. It's east, north, west, south, west, north. I feel like I need to write it down. There we go. I got chili beans and chili spices, so I can do the chili for the other ghost. But yeah. Bam bam bam. Free melee, free spell. Okay. Now let's go. Some kind of portal, both made of earth and filled with enchanted shrubbery. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh shit. Okay. So if I take that east, north, west, south, west, and north. Ooh. The Hedge Wizard's orb starts vibrating as you get close to this weird human-shaped bush. Touch. The hedge straightens up and speaks. Not you again, wait. You're not him. Shoo. Nope, I'm Red. Nice to meet you. I'm the Hedge. The Hedge? Yeah, the hedge. The source of all the magic in the maze, yada yada. Boy, I can't tell you how glad I am to see somebody besides that dorky wizard. Did you? Yup, I took care of him. Thank you. I made the mistake of granting him a boon, and he started treating me like a god or something. Coming around day after day, prostrating himself before me like a huge dweeb. Just awful. I mean, sure, I'm powerful and all that, but it's not like I did anything to get this way. I mean, I'm rooted to the ground, for heaven's sake. I just grew this way. Alright. Anyway, you mentioned the boon? Oh, sure. I guess I owe you that much for getting rid of that clown. Here you go. The hedge bends toward you and touches you with one of these... Oh. You got a perk. Plus 3 muscle, plus 3 mysticality, plus 3 moxie. Okay, thanks. Don't mention it. Now, should be getting back to my business here. You can see yourself out, right? Yeah. Alright. There's still things over here. And just bonk him. Bonk. You beat the hedge madness. A sign on the wishing well says tokens only. You hold the token over the well and try to think of something to wish for. After a few seconds, you accidentally drop the token into the well without making a wish. Oh shit. Dang it, I wish I had that token back. You hear some chimes and the rope appears on the wishing well's crossbeam. Well, how about that? Okay. Ooh! I'm back at the boiler, but why? Oh. It's that token you dropped into the wishing well. That wish was an accident anyway. You feel entirely justified in taking your token back. Alright. Can I make another? I guess not. I guess I can't. What's happening here? It's a mid-bush. Mid-bush. Frisco poppy. Shockweed. Is all those plants a wild tea bush? Ooh. And I got the tea now. Okay, it makes sense. It makes sense now. I'll just slide away. Third floor, please. No, that's not what I wanted to be. I'm gonna do this again. I don't need to fight a bowling ball. A music room, I did this already. Here's the tea. Okay. This guy has a smile frozen on his face. Yeah. What's that? You're not getting it. Can you speak up? Sorry, I can't understand you, bang. Anyway. Again, sir, did you find some real tea? I did, but I guess I still need something else. Because I got the tea leaves. I guess I need to put water in it. Let's go to the second floor. No, I don't need to be here. Restroom. Oh wait. The pot's full of tea leaves, so now all you need is some boiling water. Yes, I just need to go to just need to go to the freaking cellar again. Dun, dun, dun. That's not where I want to be. Welcome, how's it hanging? Sit up, howdy. Okay. And now I have to. Just roll my way to victory. Hiccups. Right. I sure did. Here you go. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. She served the tea, and the four of you, okay, well, not the doll, sip it with your pinkies extended in gentle fashion. Then, with a giggle and a wave, she fades away. Rest in peace, kiddo. Oh, thank God. I thought that would never be over. Look at me, I'm shaking like a leaf. Kind of a freaky situation, right? Having to deal with little kids freaks me out bad enough. Having to interact with the ghost of one was horrifying. Anyway, thanks for the rescue. I need to get back to work. What do you do here? I run the candy counter in the visitor center. Oh. Oh. There are 9 ghosts left. Get down. 4 on the first, 2 on the second, and 3 on the third. Okay. I'll go back to the second floor. I don't know how to make this librarian disappear yet. So I can't make chili if I can't go past this guy. Bam, bam, da, 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 da. I'm gonna go see the visitor center now. Dun, dun, dun. Oh hey, thanks again for rescuing me from that hedge maze. Hello. I know I never asked you what you do here, or I've already forgotten. I run this token smashing machine. If you buy one of the commemorative tokens from that other machine over there, I can put it in this machine here to roll it out flat, well, flatter, and stamp it with our logo on one side and a fun picture on the other. Can I interest you in one? Sure. Great, I love running this thing. It's so satisfying. What picture do you want on it? What picture do I want on it? A cool pistol, I guess. Good choice. Someday I will make a lot of people uncomfortable if you tell them you think pistols are cool, but not here in 1895. She takes your token, yeah. Makes a loud grinding noise. Well, thanks. Want to smash another one? Maybe with a different design this time? Sure. Oh, you need a token first. Yeah. Why is that 100 lit though? Dun, 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 dun. What can you tell me about this gun's family? Dan staple remover. No. Yeah. It's vanished. Dun, dun. Ah, candy. Do I ever need any of these? What did I need last time against the duelist? The muscle I got. I think the mysticality I need more. Or was it 25 actually? Muscles. I think it was 25 muscle. Sheesh. Muscle by 4, mysticality by 4. Okay, so if I get 4, I do not have enough. Okay. Because I can eat and then beans. Increase your mysticality by 6. Potion. I can only eat 2 things. So I need to be careful. So 6, it's good. Alright, I'm gonna... Tongue is extremely gross, and this tongue came from the literal demonic cow. Are you sure you want to eat this? Ah, fuck it. You eat the tongue, trying not to think about the fact that you are basically French kissing a cow as hard as possible. Speaking in tongues, every time you open your mouth, you can hear the tongue you ate whispering from inside you. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Ooh. And this increased muscle and mysticality by 5. Alright. You drink the whiskey, which makes you feel like you're at your own awake. You get an effect dead drunk. You imbue by determination, yeah. I'd be late for it though. Alright. I'm gonna do this jewel guy again. Hopefully I have enough now. I got 26 mysticality. And if I get angry again, I will gain stats. So it should be alright. It was on the 2nd floor, I think. Or not. Alright, let's go. I play aggressively and intelligently. Oh shit, I need Moxie too. Well, I got 20 now, because I'm angry once. So if I do it again, then I should have enough. This is 25, 25. Okay. Now I'm at 23. Ah, shit. I can still eat something to increase the Moxie. Or I can drink something. Space powder, muscle, mysticality, and Moxie by fire. Ooh, sparkly. Alright. If that doesn't work, I don't know what will. Progressively, unintentionally, craftily allows Houston spots a hole in your defenses. Defense left, then quickly slides one of these pieces into the gap and into your trap. This moves his hand into just the position you need to attack it with a hard downward stab. He usually yanks his hand out of the way, and your knife hits one of your pieces on its edge, flipping it across the board to land neatly on his back rank. King. I say, it's a foul to attack the board. Sure, but I wasn't, was I? I attacked your hand and you dodged, that's all. You sneaky blighter. Play continues, but with a king behind Lord Houston's lines, you clean up fairly quickly. Alright lad, I concede. Marvelous play, eh what? Well done. Gives you a smart salute, and fades away into nothingness. Alright. Well, that's done. Okay. I don't have chalk yet. Four ghosts on the first floor. Nothing here anymore. Nothing here anymore. Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. But what you're saying is there's still two ghosts. There's still two ghosts in this floor. Where? They have to turn off all the lights because I see those lamps everywhere. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. There's still this guy. I know there's a trapdoor in the ceiling, apparently. I can fight this again, which doesn't do much. Dun, 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 dun. I got a bowling pin. Ooh. Okay. Dun, dun, I am turning all these lamps off. Oh yeah, and there's still this any idea where should I start looking for my credit? I guess it's as good as mine. I have to imagine he's got as far the heck away from Frisco as he could though. If he's the one that escaped. Goodness chili. Wait, I can make something. Huh? You have 11 magic infused leaves. What would you like to make? Can make a salad, apparently. Some booze, a weapon, a hat. Let's make a hat. And some booze. Hell yeah. Hell a flippin' yeah. Where do I get eggs? Ooh. It's a device for reducing the loudness of gunfire. A silenter, if you will. Ooh. What? Well, this painting is bothering me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you know what? Buy a shot glass. I'm not there. Da, 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 da. Damn, I'm a bit lost. Not sure what I'm supposed to do now. I don't think there's much here. Dun dun dun. Bam 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 bam. You know what? I think I'm just gonna fight this guy. Because I'm getting tired of this. Ooh. Well, that's not good. I don't think that's good. Let's fucking shoot it. That ghost has poached his last. Alright, I can finally make chili. You need a bowl of chili to give to that ghost in the dining room, and the stove seems relevant to that need. Yeah, sure. Unfortunately, ever since your conversation with him, you're not even sure you know what chili is anymore. Maybe you should do some research. Yeah, okay. Lard, larder, and lardest. Okay. This is the most lard you've ever seen in one vessel. Chef is full of pots and pans, none of which are interesting to you. There's the pantry. But there's a larder and a pantry. Apparently. There's another ghost. A rack of pants, pants on a rack, one rack, many pants, another rack, another several pair of pants. Alright. This ghost is running around like crazy. Hovering around like crazy, searching for the racks of pants. Or trousers if you prefer, but we say pants here in the Western Territories. He seems too preoccupied to take any notice of you. Disguise yourself as pants. Yeah, why not? You sneakily conceal yourself among the pants and pop out as he approaches. Boo, I'm Pants! Jeez, buddy, you nearly scared the death out of me. Sorry, I was just wondering what you're doing. Well, I would have thought it'd be obvious. I'm looking for a pair of pants, but you don't have any legs. Yes, I know. So what do you want pants for? Nostalgia? I see. What kind of pants are you looking for? The kind without legs. Legless pants? Well, I can't wear regular pants, you know? The legs would just flop around and be dumb. I guess you have a point. How'd you lose your legs anyway? Oh jeez, it's really embarrassing. I don't mind. Well, see, I didn't have a proper holster for my gun. I was just carrying it tucked into my belt. Oh, trigger snagged when you went to draw it, huh? Right, it gets worse though. I was wearing one of those gun belts with the slots all around for you to stick bullets in, you know? Oh man. Yeah, the chain reaction blew off the entire lower half of me. Holy shit. Wow, that's how you died? Yes, that is how I died. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for some legless pants for you. Okay. Legless pants. What's in the larder? Oh my god. Oh weird, what you thought was a framed photograph is actually a window. Why does the larder have a window? And why is this ghost standing motionless in front of it as if he were a framed photograph? Excuse me, hello? The ghost ignores you. Grab him by the shoulders and shake him. You grab the ghost, somehow, and shake him until he rattles. Please cease this activity at once. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Now that I have your attention, how about telling me who you are? Ah, you didn't recognize me? Jean-François Lardest? Nope. Zut. I knew simply mimicking the photograph would not be sufficient. Without to eat, how will anyone know if I am the most famous Frenchman ever to visit Gun Manor? Have a lot of Frenchmen visited? Besides having the distinction of being the most famous Frenchman to visit Gun Manor, I am also the first Frenchman to visit Gun Manor, and the last as well. Gosh. How did you die? I was posing for a photograph to commemorate my visit here, and that fool of a photographer fooled up when preparing the gunpowder flash. Fouled up how? He left a bullet in it. He left a bullet in it? What? Yeah, I must have this photograph. Such a face as mine must not languish in obscurity. Alright. Let me know if I find it. Cans of every shape, size and food you don't like. Wait a second. Eureka! These cans of strings beans are exactly 1.2337 in diameter. They must have packed the beans lengthwise. What? How does that make any sense? Okay. The chef is almost all fancy French stuff you're afraid to eat, but there's some caviar. You've always been curious about that stuff. Food on this chef is all decorative. Oh. Well. So I'm gonna look up how to make a chili. Yes. Second floor. That's right. Newspaper, nope. Oh wait, I should just look into the dictionary. Chili. You look up chili in the dictionary. Savory soup made from beans, spices, and a gun. Well, I guess that makes sense. I guess that makes sense. You need a bowl of chili to give to that ghost dining room, yeah. According to the dictionary, you need some spices, some beans, and a gun. Oh wait, except you're trying to make a chili without a gun in it, so you have to remember to skip the gun part. Okay, keep it together. Red spices. Yeah, you've got that under control. Grab a chili pot and put it on a burner. Throw in the spices. You shake a helping of chili spices into the pot. The next step is beans. This little pile of chili beans you found earlier will do the trick. Toss them in. The mixture of spices and beans is bubbling merrily. Now for the final ingredient, a gun. No gun. You restrain yourself from adding a gun, step back and admire your handiwork. It's not according to Hoyle's chili because it doesn't have a gun in it, but it is chili with no gun in it, which is the thing you were after. Got an item, chili sin pistoles. Finally. I'm back and I've got a bowl of 100% gun-free chili right here. Oh my gosh, thank you so... Oh, something wrong? Well, see, I can only eat ghost food. How do I... Do you need me to murder this chili for you? Not to put too fine a point on it, but yes. Alright, I guess I'll try to find a human way to do that. How do I kill chili? How do I kill chili? The fuck? How do I do that? Dun, 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 dun. Bam, 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 bam. This is becoming ridiculous. Okay. Smother the chili with a pillow. Alright. You sigh and do what has to be done. You got an item, chili sin pistolet muerto. Alright. Okay, I've euthanized your chili. Here you go. You hand the ghost a ghostly bowl of chili, and he immediately gobbles it up. With a long, finally satisfied sigh, it dissipates. Alright, happy trails, big guy. Oh my god. Thank you so much for dealing with that ghost. I am exhausted. What were you even doing? You kept demanding ghost food, but I don't really know how to cook except like nachos and popcorn. And just a regular kind, not ghost nachos and popcorn. But he was really insistent, so I figured ghost food is probably invisible, right? So I just pretended and gave him empty plates. I guess it worked, even though that doesn't really make any sense. Huh. Anyway, thanks again. I work at the snack bar in the visitor center, so I'll see you around there. A snack bar. Okay. Okay. Two ghosts on each floor. 2 ghosts on each floor. Thanks to you, the snack counter is now staffed. What's for sale? Ooh, cold resistance. I still didn't find a shark. And there's still the trapdoor thing. The perfect size for making you silent. Ooh. Ah, the shot glass make me gain XP when I drink booze, I see. A plaid skirt? Ooh, that's sort of like legless pants. Yeah, I guess. Oh wait, the photograph. The photograph. Okay. Okay. So I think I got all I need to get rid of the 2 ghosts. Ah, so you have returned. Have you recovered the photograph I required? Yep, I found an old photo. It actually looks like you. Here. How marvelous, what a resemblance. Yeah, it's a pretty decent pic. Good thing light travels faster than bullets. Now my image will not be lost to the ravages of time. Merci beaucoup, my friend. He hangs the photo in the window and dissipates into nothingness. Auf Wiedersehen. It's kinda silly. How about this skirt? Look, I understand that genderization of clothing maybe shouldn't be your thing, but I'm kind of old-fashioned. Did I say skirt? I meant kilt. What's a kilt? It's a special kind of foreign legless pants, for men. Here, try it. Hey, that's really nice. Thanks a lot. With his pens problem solved, it dissipates into the ether. Good luck. Alright. Now what? Now what? Two on the second, two on the third. So there's still the arguing lady here. Any idea? Get as far the heck away from Frisco as he could. Macready. Macready. You know what, I think I'm gonna get rid of those ghosts with guns now. Kinda tired of running around. Especially this one. I don't care about your freaking... This is taking way too long, so I'm just gonna fight you. Yeah, I thought so. You've got the Animus Nocendi all over your face. You take that back. You want to fight, it's gonna be by the book. A straight duel, me and you, no partner or other interlopers. Alright, bring it on. Ooh, whip. And victory. Alright. Hey Paul, how's it going? Shh, is the ghost still there? No, I took care of her. Okay, thank God. I've got to go wash this flower off and get back to work. But first, he starts frantically scratching every part of his body. Man, it feels like I've been saving up these itches for days. I was about to go crazy. Thanks, Fred, you're a lifesaver. No problemo. Come see me at the visitor center. I'll hook you up with a souvenir photograph. Hell yeah. See ya. Alright. I'll get rid of her. Decided I hate whispering. Bonk. The rest was silence. For her, not for you. You can scream as much as you want now. Yeah! Alright, that's done. And now the third floor. This guy. Oh, we got bowling balls. I still do that. That the enemy is invulnerable while any of the billiard balls are still alive. Okay. And the red one. That was pretty good. That's not the one I wanted to attack. I wanted to attack this one. God damn. There we go. Guns are faster. The balls are still now. Ooh. It's not for that one. Dun, dun. Only one goes to third floor. Alright. Where is he? Teddy bear has been gone. Oh hey. Stuffing would be perfect for making a silenter. Sorry Teddy, it's for the greater good. Okay. There's still a ghost on this. Don't tell me Mrs. Gunn is a ghost. Oh shit. Knock knock. Yes, it's Red and Florence, ma'am. The ghost hunters. Florence and Red. Whatever. I do feel significantly less haunted. You get rid of all the ghosts. We sure did, ma'am. Actually, my scanner says there's still one. Yes, ma'am. All ghosts accounted for. Well, that's splendid. Come right on in. Yeah. Breaking case of attic. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was... That was not here. Oh. Who is this guy? Boxes of old hats. They're old hats. Hey, what the heck are you? I'm right up, but since I'm not the guy who's apparently hiding out in Mrs. Gunn's attic, I feel like you ought to be the one answering that question. Who am I? Well, that's just friggin' typical. I'm Chad Bullet, damn it. Am I supposed to have heard that name before? Yes, you damn well should have. Mrs. Gunn's invention would have been nothing without mine. Well, let me guess. You invented the bullet? You're damn right, I invented the bullet. But I was her assistant, so I didn't get any credit? Hell no. Sounds like you've got an axe to grind. Not for much longer, hehe. Oh jeez. Yep, looks like we found the bad guy. Okay, Chad, go ahead and tell us the detail of your whole nefarious plan. I don't care much for your tone. Why should I tell you anything? Well, if you don't want to take credit for whatever your genius plan is, I'm fine to let you languish in obscurity. Well, it's too late for you to stop me anyway, so I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Certainly not as much as not telling me would. When Mrs. Gunn dies, control of the company and patents passes to me. I'm no murderer, mind you. I like to keep my hands clean, heh. But I figured there might be some other people who'd have a bone to pick with her, considering their manner of death. You summoned all those ghosts? That's right, all it took was some basic seance equipment wired up to the house's belfry for amplification. Snap for a mechanical genius like me. But seance gear summons ghosts related to the summoner. That's the whole point of a medium, a person who knows how to direct the summoning of someone on someone else's behalf. So you get to talk to your own grandma instead of the summoners. You don't seem like the medium type to me. More like a small. That does explain something I've been wondering about. Oh? It didn't make sense. It didn't make any sense for all of the ghosts here to be haunting Mrs. Gunn, because some of them weren't killed by guns, but they were all killed by bullets. Naturally, I anticipated that there'd be a couple of those. That's why I rigged this room with an anti-ghost field, which I cleverly boosted so that ghosts couldn't even sense me up here. So your plan was summon a bunch of angry ghosts who would initially be looking for you, but would haunt Mrs. Gunn instead when they couldn't find you? Correct, and once they've haunted her to death, Gun Industries will be all mine. Well, I hate to be the bearer of good news, but Mrs. Gunn is dead, so you pretty much wasted your time. What, really? Haha, I'm rich! Now I just need to get out of here without all those ghosts spotting me. Yeah, the ghosts are gone too. So you're pretty much in the clear. Wonderful! The anti-ghost field is pretty effective, but it was starting to make the back part of my brain itch. You flip the switch on an electrical device and you suddenly become aware of the absence of an extremely low frequency hum right on the edge of your hearing. There's something else I want to ask you about. Ask away. What happened to Mrs. Gunn's family? Oh, them. They've been out of the picture for years. I heard a rumor Dan got killed by desperados and buried in a shallow grave out in the backside of nowhere. But of course, I wouldn't actually know anything about that, hehe. Lucky for me, since I couldn't have inherited the company with him around. Or their daughters. You son of a... Relax, the girls are fine, I'm not a monster. I'm pretty sure you're a monster. There's a weird little island kingdom somewhere on the other side of the ocean. Apparently it's stuck in some kind of bizarre temporal field that keeps nearly anyone from entering or leaving. Can't even find the place if you don't know how. Fortunately, I know a guy who knows how, so I gave the girls free tickets to Sleepaway Camp. Was that nice of me? You're an absolute bastard. Oh, that hurts my feelings. Fortunately, I'm about to have a whole lot of money to console myself with. Why you... Hold on. We should talk to Mrs. Guns first before you tear this ass a new hole. Huh? I thought you said she was dead. Depending on what she says, you might be too. Dresser is not dressed as a ghost. Alright. Let's go talk to Mrs. Gunn then. Hello, Mrs. Gunn. Hello, Red. Was it? Thank you so much for getting rid of all those ghosts for me. Yeah, about that. Turns out there's one left. Oh dear. Well, I'll need you to take care of it before I can pay you. Mrs. Gunn, I've got some bad news for you. Oh, what's that? It's you. You're a ghost, man. Well, when did that happen, I wonder? My condolences. Why, thank you, you're very kind. You know, this does explain some things. What? I haven't had any appetite for months. Nearly a year, in fact. They keep sending food up from the kitchen in dumb waiter, but I've just been dropping it out the window and sending the empty plates back so the chef won't have her feelings hurt. There's also the fact that you are, well, translucent. Yes, I thought it was just cataracts. Cataracts. Mrs. Gunn, this prompts a question, you know. Oh, what's that? Why are you a ghost? Well, I'm sure I don't know. You're the expert. Perhaps you can tell me? Actually that's me. I'm the expert. Do you have some kind of unfinished business? Something that's tying you to this place? Well, now that you mention it, yes, I suppose I do. Do you mind telling me about it? My entire family disappeared a few years ago. My husband and 3 daughters. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm sorry for your loss. The sheriff suspected they'd been kidnapped for ransom, but no one ever made any demands. They just vanished. I never found out what happened. I always thought they were taken away by ghosts. Why do you think that? I've always felt guilty about how many people have been killed by my invention. The bad buckle? The gun. No, right, the gun. I used to worry that their ghosts would come back to haunt me. When I built this house, I had an electrical anti-ghost field installed in the walls of this room, so they couldn't get in. No way, awesome. Well, doesn't that affect you? I'm sure it would if I attempted to walk through the wall, but it never occurred to me to try. After Dan and the girl disappeared, I became so sure that ghosts had gotten them that I locked myself in here. After donating the rest of the house to the Historical Society, so that there'd be someone to look at the place. Now I feel rather silly about the whole thing. Silly? I mean, ghosts do exist, obviously. Well, yes, but now that I'm a ghost myself, I can sense the presence of other ghosts, and they only just arrived at this house yesterday, or the day before. That was when I called for an exterminator. You know, I didn't even question how I knew they were here, but I don't think there have been any ghosts here before then. But did they all show up yesterday? I couldn't say. They all seemed very angry and confused. But since they couldn't get in here, they gave up and started just wandering around the house. They gave up quite easily, actually. Maybe because you were already a ghost yourself. Well, Mrs. Gunn, what are we going to do with you? What do you mean? You did contract me for 13 ghosts, ma'am. You're the 13th. Oh yes, obviously, I could simply renegotiate the number with you, but perhaps you should go ahead and exorcise me or whatever you do. I'd rather find a more peaceful solution. A peaceful solution? What do you mean? Well, we can also release you from your ghostitude by solving the problem that's keeping you here. In your case, I guess that means finding out what happened to your family. Oh, well, I would be very grateful if you could. I assume they're dead, and to be honest, I think I've gotten used to that fact. But I surely would like to know what actually happened. Alright, I'll see what I can do. And I already know, so I'm gonna talk to you again. I have good news and bad news. Go on, I'm ready. Chet Bullet had your husband killed and your daughters kidnapped. So he'd be the sole inheritor of your company when you died. It's also the reason all the ghosts were here. That son of a... I should have suspected something when he suddenly started being so ingratiating back then, and when he wrote off desperados on his expense account. Ha! I'd write him out of my will, but I suppose it's too late. That's rather galling. What's the good news? It says your daughters are safe. They're just on a magical island somewhere that nobody can get to. That's not exactly comforting, but at this point I'll take it. Finally, if he'd wanted to kill them, he'd have just done so. Wait, you spoke to him personally? Yeah. He didn't know you were already dead, so he's been hiding in your attic for the last couple days, waiting for the ghost to kill you. What do you want me to do with him? I'll leave it up to you. I'm not in a state to make any reasoned judgment. In any case, you've answered my question, and I can feel myself moving on already. Thank you for all your help. With a sad wave, Mrs. Gunn fades from view. Then, almost as an afterthought, the lock on her desk drawer pops open. Inside you find a check written out to Cunningham Ghost Annihilation Services, which Flo snags with a cha-ching and a blueprint. Ooh, alrighty. Got a blueprint? Or a gun? Ooh. Turn off all the lamps. There you go. Before I go back to the attic, I'm gonna go to this place. Because I can make Mrs. Gunn's opus. Ooh. It's a bench covered with guns missing. Yeah, you follow the directions and construct a final gift to the world. Ooh. Looks like a nice gun. It looks like a nice gun. Holy shit. The one I have is damage 6-7 and +1 moxie. But this one, damage 20-25 and +9 muscle, 9 mysticality and 9 moxie. Holy shit. Now that's a gun. Okay. Oh, you look over the tools on the bench. You could definitely make a silencer here. Got the right size tin can, you've got some stuffing of the appropriate density. Well, make the silencer then. You drill a hole in each end of the can and carefully remove the beans. Then you soak the stuffing in a vat of acoustic dampening chemicals and carefully jam it into the can. Alright. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but alright. Perhaps Florence. Okay. It's not that. Alright. Well, are we finished here? I've got a business to run. That's gonna be tricky with all the internal bleeding. What was that sound? You got crates of bullets. Oh well. Impervious to direct attacks. Oh well. Okay, I give up. Chet falls to his knees. You decide to let him dangle for a minute while you rifle through his stuff. Ooh. Poison. 50% more damage. Holy shit. You beat the hell out of Chet Bullet, then hog-tie him and drag him down to the visitor center. The employees assure you they'll hand him over to the sheriff or whatever jurisdiction this is. Well, that's it. You recon you've brought some reconning to Gun Manor. Not the best possible reconning, mind you. Maybe there's a better way to deal with Chet. I mean, there definitely is a better way to deal with Chet. I don't know why I said maybe. Anyway, feel free to poke around the grounds looking for loose ends to wrap up, but you're pretty much done here. Alright. Holy cow, there are some really big bells hanging above you. Sounds like the biggest bells of them all. Bells? Looks like maybe Utopia has the large bells hanging above you. Ring them! Huh? What about Boo? Ooh. Okay. Holy cow, I felt a real chill there. Yeah, that is definitely sounds such as you would use to summon ghosts. I don't see any though. I bet they can sense that we've destroyed some ghosts in this house. Makes them a little, you know, leery, wary. Well, chucks. Even more boxes and furniture, I see. So that's how. Okay. Well, let's go to the visitor center, I guess. A souvenir photograph. Yeah, sure. Hell yeah. Wait a second, this is a photograph of the house. Yes, an official Gun Manor souvenir photo. Oh. Why don't you take a picture of me then? Oh, that's just for records. Okay. Alright. I think I did enough here. There's a jail. Potemkin. Not right now. All right. Alright, partner, am I forgetting about anything? So I know I need to bring the chunks of heavy vibrator scrap, okay. And that's all I have, at least on side quests. What are the main quests? And go see the new rail camp. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's make sure I have the thing activated. Where is it? Yeah. told you, do you want to shut it down? No. Because I want to find those scraps. Let's wander a little. You found the right bank stagecoach with a strong box in the back. It's too heavy to carry but too locked to open. I need a needle. Let's wander another time. You notice a smoldering hole in the ground and recognize it as the habitat of the southeast western coal snake. They keep to themselves mostly, but they're also known to enjoy a fight if one is thrust upon them. Hell yeah, thrust one upon it! Oh, that's a big snake. But bonk. Nice job. Alright, let's see. Let's go see the railroad camp. White dust hears back up and she suddenly veers off course. You approach a weird clearing full of piles of rock. They make your ears ring somehow. Alright, dismount and investigate. Oh, what do you have to say, partner? What's new, Susie? You know, we're right about in the middle of the territory. Back when the cows came home, this is right about where the first reports came out. Like, ground zero? Yep, there was a big ranch that was the first one to go. Seems like an obvious place to check out. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay. Yucca. It's a pile of weird rocks. Mess with them. Hell yeah. These rocks are strange. They don't seem to weigh as much as they should, and they sort of drown to each other. You could probably make an interesting... I don't know that word. I do not know that word out of them. Kaon? Kair? Something powerful, mystical, something suave. How about something mystical? An elaborate horror. You step back and admire your handiwork. It's immaculate. You can hear stones singing in your head all the time. It's actually kind of annoying. Okay. Oh, I can just knock them over. I see. Something powerful, impregnable tower. Ooh. That's cool. I like this. Mystical. Okay. Nothing special about it, apart from the fact that it isn't in a pile with the other rocks. Okay, I'll pick it up then. Oof, it's way heavier than it looks. You can't budge it at all. Weird. Very weird. Okay, The old cool steamer. Yep, the good old tin tramp. That guy has stopped messing with his watch and started eating jelly beans? What you got there? Jelly beans? Yep. Can I have one? Nope. Please? Nope. Get your own. Where'd you get them? A little ways out south over here, from a fella named the Roy Bean. You discovered a new map? Yes. Okay, thanks. This lady is still whistling to beat the band. Howdy, boss. Howdy, Smee. Stuck again? Yep. It also has one hell of a canyon to get across and no materials for bridge building. Any ideas? There's an old mine town up north called Breadwood. They opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, you can handle the engineering side of things. Okay, where is it? Curse anything you can find to build a bridge out of this, fine by me, but that seems like the simplest option. I'll see what I can do. Alright. It's one of those paid telescopes for tourists. This one was designed by a promising younger artist named Edvard Munch. Pay your meat and look through the telescope at the big canyon. Sure is big. It looks like quite a bridge to get across that thing, that's for sure. Hey, yep. There's a little pile of stones here for some reason. Alright, let's go see this ranch. As you're riding down the dusty desert trail, you catch a whiff of the unmistakable scent of snake oil. Ooh. You follow your nose to the wreck of an old medicine show. I'll check it out later. They must have had a real barn burner of a party here. What's that? Ringing this will attract the attention of at least one infernal cow. Okay. But it's not. The only part of this shed that didn't burn was the part his horseshoe was attached to. Guess it really is good luck. Hell yeah. It's a portal to hell! You hear ominous mooing. Do you have anything to say? Wow, what the heck is that? Oh my god, that's it! It's gotta be. Gotta be what? That's where the cows came home from. How do you know? I just know. Look at this place. Look at that damn thing. It's like someone went and tore a hole in nothing. What the hell else it could be? Guys, we'd better check it out. Well, let's test it. Alright. I am very overpowered now. You put some cows from their home dimension and mercilessly slaughtered them, you monster. Haha, just kidding, they're super evil. Tainted beefsteak. Oh. You prep your skinning knife, but all useful hide bursts into flame and withers away before you get a chance to collect anything. Lucy carves another notch in the stock of her rifle. Okay. Well, I guess I can't really do anything for this portal. For now, I guess. Let's go see this. You come across a deserted campsite. There are signs of a struggle, but the only intact object is a crate with military stencils on it. You think they're military at least. It's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also like covered with mushrooms. I kinda buried the lead here. The lead there? It looks pretty flimsy, but you're not 100% sure you want to touch it. Well, open it with the crowbar. You prise the lid of the crate, being careful to avoid the mushrooms, just in case. You grab the supplies inside. Ooh. I can put out fire now. Okay. Keep looting. Blood building tonic. Alright. Ah, right. Hey there, Susie. I heard about a ranch in this area what might be notable. How do you mean? It's one that weren't never attacked by the cows. Huh, yeah, that might be worth investigating. Oh, alright. Might be worth investigating indeed. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Ooh, that's a spittoon. As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes. Nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Look inside. Garish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking about a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half chewed, and then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Yeah, go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Yeah, give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't ever say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. Got a spittoon hand, which gives me hot, cold and sleaze resistance. Which is cool. Okay. What is that? There's a single yellow jelly bean in this case, with a sign that says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean. Very rare, 6,000 mid. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 mid for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. Alright. Howdy there, Pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Red Earp. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things. Dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone has ever heard of. Gosh, what happened? Oh, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points at the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over a spittoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time. They're out of fashion. This old place is just a jelly bean museum now. Seems like the sign out front isn't very accurate then. How do you mean? Well, if you aren't dispensing justice anymore, maybe it should just say museum. Guess you got a point. For a jelly bean museum, I sure don't see very many jelly beans. Ah, bunch of crooks and shady characters stole them. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Oh, that sucks. I'll help you get them back. Well, now I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in the way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went, if you happen out that direction. Alright, I'll go get them. I'll go get him. Let's go see this ranch. Oh, a shirtless man in tight stretchy pants charges at you out of nowhere. No more mushrooms, no more yogurt. No more exploring my inner consciousness while running in place. I'm gonna kill something. Kill it and eat it. Holy jeez. Alright. Well, you're dead, mate. Ow. You knock the guy unconscious and take his pants, on the assumption that the constriction is probably squeezing all the blood out of his legs and overloading his brain. What the fuck? Okay. His pants are very tight to better show off your leg muscles. Oh. Let's see. Ooh. It's a list of draconian fitness rules the guest of this sanatorium had to adhere to. It's a scale. It's like a ruler, but for weight. Weigh yourself. According to this scale, you weigh 5 pounds. You don't know how to use this scale correctly. Okay. Years worth of height and weight recording for the ranch's customers. It is the most boring book you've ever read in its entirety. Okay. It's a big ruler. It's like a scale, but for height. Height, not hate. Height. Measure yourself. According to this ruler, you are 6 scoinius and 1 fathom tall. You don't know how to use this ruler correctly. Okay. Fucking hell. Well, that's a ghost. Okay. A grotesque anatomical chart. I got the spleen mixed up with the liver. The menacing ape skeleton. Animals. Mostly medical journals and Bibles and some old National Geographic. Alright. Wow, hello. Hello. So you're a ghost, huh? Yes, it does appear so, and alas, without me here to instruct them in my regimen of purity, all my passions have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside and their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, you know. What's this whole purity kick about anyway? My threefold path to the elimination of corrupting influences. Would you like to hear about it? Yeah, surely, hear me. The first step I call purity of the glands. One must rid oneself of all romantic and sexual desires and cease any self-polluting activities. Like what? Smoking cigars? Well, yes, but I'm speaking more of, you know, nighttime activities. Alone. What? Anyway, well, that's the first step. Okay, what's the second step? The second step is purity of guts. This is accomplished through frequent cold water enemas and the consumption of wholesome and nutritious grain flakes manufactured through my personal scientifically developed recipe. What makes them all any different from other breakfast cereals? Did you not hear me? The recipe is scientifically developed. Uh-huh. Right, what's the third step then? The final step is purity of muscles. I've developed an extensive exercise regimen featuring several workout machines that I have invented myself. Neat, and all of this together, what was it? My regimen eliminates corrupting influences from the body, thus purifying the body, mind and soul. Well, that sounds like a good reason to shoot for, and it works. Certainly does. Well, just look at me. You're dead. Only coincidentally. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, I can investigate his desk while he's here, watching. His desk is scrupulously tidy. In fact, there's not so much as a desk bloater or a single pen, and it only has one drawer. However, you find a secret button and gravel hidden on the underside of that one drawer. Hey, that's my desk, keep out of it! You're incorporeal, so go ahead and try to stop me. Well, I never. I'm gonna press it. A hidden panel slides open on the black wall, revealing a secret room. Awesome! Wait, I didn't open the drawer. Okay. Found a binder full of cryptic, messily written notes, labeled Kellogg's Grain Flakes Preparation. Ooh, decode the recipe. Grab a sheet of paper and consolidate a crazy series of notes into a more or less straightforward recipe. 4 parts barley, 1 part oats, 3 parts spelt. Press to 91 psi, cook for 8 minutes at 640 degrees. Alright. Well, let's see what's this behind. Duh. Keep calm and enjoy nothing. This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. God damn. Very boring. There's a skeleton in this bed, and he's wearing weird metal pants. Chastity pants? Ah. Oh. A scrap of paper. Several glands, I got some sleeping in those metal pants. Covered in bones. Oof. It's a combination grain sifter, flour mill, who knows what. Its grain hoppers are currently empty. Right. Dough press, a large oven. Okay. A 3 imperial hundredweight. 9 rods and 7 parasang stalls. It's a Stretch Master 4000. You strap yourself into the machine and allow it to inflict some warm-up stretches on you. Keep going. The machine pulls too hard, which promptly yanks one of your shoulders out of its socket. Ow! Can I do it again? No, you've had it with fitness. Maybe you can try again later. It's a lung flex. Suck on the blast hole. Why? Why? I mean, I'm gonna do it, but why? You've had enough exercise for now. This place is terrible. The vibromatic skeletal agitator. Hell yeah. No way, you're done with these stupid machines, at least for a while. Down. Alright. Not much here. Which is disappointing. Something a bit funny about this ranch. The fact that it's intact? Yeah, it don't even look rebuilt. I think the cows must have never touched it at all. Yeah. Holy shit! I am a bit tired. Alright, I think I'm gonna clean those thieves, and I'm gonna stop here for today. Well, they all look very upset. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, lesson you when it led. Well, that's not very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from the old man. and I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? Just how are you planning on doing that? With words. Oh god. Listen, fellas. You stole a jar of candy from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime. It barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're gonna be the laughing stock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mother think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late. And I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not a life you're suited to. The bandits hang their heads shamefully and shuffle away. Hell yeah. Good. Ooh. Filthy bedroll. Missing beans! Bandits' meager food supply. They should have been robbing grocery stores. Sugar guns. Interesting. Oh wow! That's a lot of things. Ooh. Alloy. Dynamite, hell yeah. Well, that's that. Alright, I'll give the beans back and then I'm gonna stop. Your elevator device start bleeping, and the bleeping leads you to an unremarkable sand dune, which quickly becomes remarkable when the robot buried underneath it wakes up. Alright. Just shoot it. Ow. But can I... Ooh, oh, that's cool. Okay. You forcibly shut the robot down and bury it back underneath the sand dune. I got the L vibrator scraps. Not enough, because I think it needed 5. I just got 3. Right. Howdy, Red. You recovered a jar of jelly beans by any chance? Sure did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, Red. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now, the second jar of jelly bean was stolen by a parcel of them weird goblin fellows. Couldn't understand a word they were saying, but they were very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwest towards the huge old cactus fort called Old Grandad. Here, I'll mark it on your map, but you can't miss it. Discovered a new map location. Okay, a minute. I'm on it, don't worry. Alright. Well, I think, as I was saying, that it's enough for today. I'm just gonna, like, go to it and stop here. Well, I hope you had fun watching this little stream of West of Loathing. I'll see you well, next week. I don't have prepared the schedule yet, so I don't know exactly what I will be doing, but yeah. I'll see you next stream. Bye!